My celebrity crush is like Jonah Hill. I love a funny guy. I love funny.
Jason.
That's weird. Jonah Hill's just weird though.
He's hot. It's not losing yourself. I feel like if it's the right man, like you will automatically submit.
Yeah, you're not gonna, but that's the thing. You're not gonna automatically submit. You learn submission.
I
agree with her. So this is what happens when a guy is in his masculine role, women fall into their feminine role. But most men aren't fucking providers. Most men don't have the money. Most men aren't in the right position. So no, it's like she's right. But I wanted to say, like, you can, like, the guy could sleep around and stuff. But, or like, say like you sleep with the guy on the first night or something like that.
We gotta bring up Steven Crowder.
You have to be complimentary. Like it all comes down to how complimentary you are. Like if you add a shit ton of value to these guys' lives, they can't let you go. Like that's kind of basically what he's saying. Like you have to be cooking, nurturing, being there for him.
And it's really case by case for
like what do you need help with? Like do you need help with your business in this one thing? Like ask him, what does he need help with? Like you suck at laundry, let me come and be complimentary and help you with your laundry because you suck at that, but you're good at making money. Be as complimentary as possible. I wanted to do like the Canada story analogy really quick. So the way the Canada story like analogy works is, say like you're a guy and you're sitting outside this candy store and there's all these women inside the candy store and they're just eating up all the candy. At 18 years old, these women get into the candy store. They instantly get access. They can eat as much candy as they want. As a guy, though, we're all waiting in line. We don't get in the candy store until we're 35. So we're all waiting in line. We're seeing the girls have fun. We're seeing one of our homies get in there through the line after he hits 35 and he's fucking splurging, having a great. He's eating all the candy. It's like, dude, fuck yeah, like. Let's go, bro. You're killing it. You know, like, so once that happens though, and once we get into the candy store, a lot of the women like to be like, why are you splurging on the candy? Why are you eating all this? It's like, we've been watching y'all through the fucking windows eating all the candy too. How are you going to tell us when we had to wait 15 years to get into the candy store to try to tell us not to fucking go splurge on the candy? Y'all, we didn't get it at 18 like y'all. We had to work years to get to it. So that's why sometimes when a guy gets to 30, 35 and he's worked his ass off to become a millionaire, to become CEO, to build his business, whatever it is, and then he wants to exercise his options, that's why. He worked his ass off to get up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And women cannot judge it.
Right? He earned that, right?
He earned it, yeah. And women, y'all get it right there at 18. So the biggest people that can't judge are the ones that are 18 that are splurging too. Because there's some women that hit 18, 19, 20 and they splurge on the candy too.
Memphis juking.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Let me check out the super chat so I don't get behind on those. $5 from Dr. Matt. Thank you, bro. Has a guy you ever been with ever asked to meet your dad? That's a good question.
Good question.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there.
That's a big ass red flag. Yeah.
There's no dad to me.
There's no dad to you? What do you mean?
There's no dad to me.
Like you don't have a dad?
I have a dad. Obviously, I have a dad, but he's not worth meeting.
Oh, he's not worth meeting? Okay. But has a guy still ever asked though? Can he meet like?
Yeah, I mean, then we have to go into the long conversation of
why
There's no reason why to meet him.
Well, yeah. So just one.
It happens.
What if your current boyfriend asked to meet your parents? Would you be up for that?
I already told him. So my current boyfriend, he knows my dad's situation. My mom, she's a different battle.
Like she won't like it?
Not that she won't like it. Okay, so I'm just going to straight up say it right now. Me and my boyfriend right now, we have a bit of an age difference. So
a little bit of age gap?
He's 50 and I'm 25. I'm 24.
Hey, shout out to
I'm about to be 25.
What you call him, Zaddy or something?
Hey. Damn, chill. I'm a little bit nervous, but at the same time, like, yeah, there would be no dad to meet, but it'd be my mom.
Yeah,
and my grandpa.
I don't think you need to be that nervous about it because
I'm not nervous
because it's becoming way more acceptable today. Like they're not, people aren't shaming people nearly as much like today as they were, 10, 20 years ago, because people were doing the traditional thing like, oh, let's get together. We're both 26. Let's get married. We're both 25.
To me, that's like you meet someone that's your age and like they are not even like anywhere near where you want them to be financially and like mentally. Exactly. It's more
the
mentally.
it's
It's
the
more
hypergamy
mentally.
thing. It's the like
Mhm.
y'all want to date across and up. If we look at history, there's a reason why there was, arranged marriages with girls that were 16, 17, 18 with men that
I
were
think it's
30 and
even
40.
lower. It's like
Yeah.
13, 14.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, it was.
I'm not trying to push it.
I'm
on
not gonna
YouTube.
push that, but
Your
that
cycle.
when we look at history, that is just like the general.
I just don't
age
think like,
group.
man, yeah, it's crazy how shit used to be, and like how it is today.
To
But
me,
yeah,
it feels normal, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've never asked anyone to be my dad.
What if
'cause
you
they're so
introduce
bad.
them? What if you introduce them to your grandma, your mom, and your grandfather, and you find out that he and your grandfather graduated from the same class?
They didn't, because I know my grandfather's age. My grandfather's a little bit older.
he's like 55. What is?
Oh my god.
I'm
That's
just
too
fucking
funny.
with you. It's not that bad. I'm not gonna
Me,
roast
was
you.
he lying?
I'm gonna
too?
end up being one of them 50-year-olds with a 24-year-old. So I need to shut my fucking mouth right now. $5 from Glenn. It's always men's fault, or at least that's what I hear. Yeah, sometimes it is, Glenn. That's the conversation. Then I changed my answer. Lack of sex is always the women's fault. Yes, it is.
You can't even
Yeah.
spell lack. You don't come on here talking about us.
What
He was
spelled lack
typing
like?
fast.
What he
That's-
spelled
No,
lack
he-
like?
Fat
people
thumbs, fat thumbs.
No,
Let him make it. Let him make it.
Shout out to
Here
Glenn.
comes the shame.
Yeah, he was over
I'm
there.
just playing.
$10 from Joe Cole. Most of the greatest men in history were short. Alexander the Great was 5'4". I did not fucking know that.
The
Genghis
greatest
Khan.
men in history.
I thought
That's a
Alexander
very-
the Great was
that's
actually
a
pretty tall.
really
I thought he was
bad-
too. I had no idea.
I knew
The
Napoleon was,
greatest
Genghis
man.
Khan was, but I thought
Yeah.
Alexander the
Big
Great
things
was.
coming.
This is where the Napoleon complex came into.
A real
play.
Where
thing.
it
Yeah.
came- yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's like
that's-
short men, gross complexes.
Is 5'7" short? Okay.
For a guy?
Okay, because this is
For
this
me,
is-
it's not
I
short.
like it when women
I'm
ask this, dude.
4'11". I'm
Okay.
4'11", so 5'7" is not short.
Well, the average
love-
height
because
is
all of my
5'9".
friends, I'll tell y'all, I'm different from all of my other friends. Like they are automatically, babe. You got to be 6. I don't care as long as
I
you're
don't
not
care about
under me.
height.
I'm 5'5", so you could be 5'5".
Oh, so for you,
5'6",
it's not
5'7".
really okay. That makes
I don't.
sense.
That's
Would you
superficial.
give up
I don't
heels?
care about any of that.
Would you give up heels?
Would I give up heels?
Yeah, like y'all can't, like you can't wear heels for the rest of your life because your height. Would you be okay with that?
I'm not gonna stop wearing heels because of your height. If I love the fuck out of you, I love you. I'm wearing my heels, and
And
you
everything's
got
just
something
fine.
to
No,
say.
So he's saying like, do you care? So
So yeah,
Does
you
he
don't
have to-
mind going out
Yeah.
and you being in heels and him being shorter than you when you have heels on?
you're saying he has to be taller than you without heels.
But
Doesn't matter
what-
if you have
but-
heels.
But
on.
what
Yeah.
I'm asking
yeah.
is like,
my
could you
normal
accept it? Like
A
because
guy that's shorter than me.
yeah, well, like you're 5'5", right?
Yeah,
So would you accept a guy that's 5'9"? Because that means that if you wore
Yeah, that's
heels,
what I
like
was-
5-inch heels,
that's
you'd
what
be
I was
1 inch
saying,
taller.
yeah.
taller.
yeah. The ex that I told y'all about that my family kind of clowned me for, but I liked because he was that was.
You know
part of
what's
the reason
fucking
he was
sad
short.
is that happens today.
Oh,
That
yeah,
like
they
you can
clowned
find
me.
somebody
Wait,
that
why'd you
might
break
be.
up with him? Though?
You might have the perfect
He was
guy, and
religious
family does
difference.
that.
Oh,
He
you
was
said
an
he was atheist. Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but it was nothing like we connected like very good.
No,
How long were y'all dating?
A full year and a half.
So what made you like break up with him a year later as opposed to? Because he's always been atheist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't you
So
break?
why did it take so long?
Why did it take so long?
He ain't
Because
never
I
want to
like
bust his food.
I'm the type of person that likes
Yeah.
to give people chances. I believe you
You
have
thought
to
he was
try.
gonna like convert? You thought he was gonna
No,
convert him?
no. I mean, I didn't think like right in that moment. I figured maybe like if we got married and things like that. But honestly, that really wasn't my focus. But as we started to kind of talk about marriage and kids and long term, and then just when I'm going through a deep spell, I want a man to be able to pray over me. Certain things like that. It wasn't really, adding.
So y'all
to
was
me.
having sex and it was straight and it got real. and he
Actually,
was
to be
like,
honest, he was like, we was like fun. He was like, "What's up, Jason?" But
Wait.
Shout out
Jason.
Jason.
Wait, no. So
I'm gonna send him this part. I'm gonna boost
Jason
his
Alpha
ego.
willed you, okay?
He'll be ready to buy me a bag.
Don't boost his ego.
Girl, I need a new bag. I'm just
wait. So
playing.
like are you still friends with this guy?
Yeah,
we're
clearly,
cool.
yeah. She said-
Yeah.
send
So
it to him.
that's fucking dope. So but did you break up partially because of your friends' opinions though? Like, did your
Mm-mm.
friends ever say anything
No,
about
I'm
it?
the type of person. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Okay.
That's me. I have free spirit. I'm that person in my family. I don't
You don't let
care.
know-
As long as I
Would
like
you consider yourself shallow or not really?
it. Mm-mm.
Not even close.
No.
Yeah, and that's a great
No.
trait. I would say one of the biggest problems today is everybody is shallow as fuck.
Very
To
good.
the Instagram.
Vanity. I mean, if you sit there and you see the most beautiful women all the time, or like you see nothing but chiseled ass dudes, you're gonna sit there and think that
I
that's
like a
what.
dad bod.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, a lot of people would say
Oh, I
there's
love
no
a
fucking
belly.
way.
Is that
I'm
something?
not vain.
I like a little.
See, you know,
It's about character, it's about personality, and mostly it's about
Depends-
sense of humor.
it depends where
humor,
you're at.
Humor
Yeah, that's
is
where
the
you're at.
number
And
one
that's
thing.
Like, let's be honest.
Humor
Like, y'all
is
just
the
want a guy who's fun. So all the character stuff goes out the window when he can make y'all laugh good enough, long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
like,
telling you, it's all about
You
that
you make
cycle.
me
bro.
laugh good.
My
enough, I'm up
celebrity
here
crush
laughing,
is
ordering
Jonah
you
Hill.
busting it wide open. That's why.
My celebrity crush is like
I'm
Jonah
messing with you.
Hill. I love a funny guy. I love
Hey,
funny.
Jason.
That's weird. Jonah Hill's just weird though.
He's hot.
I
He's
would.
hot.
And you know what?
He's hot.
Jonah could probably bag me.
He's hot.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is
I
crazy.
would marry him.
because
You
he's
would marry Jonah
so
Hill?
fucking. His personality
dude,
is
right?
top tier. Come on now, and he got money.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I could do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.